Welcome back to part 2 of our educational video series on the top 10 structured risk management assessment skills for paramedics and firefighters at any size emergency incident. In part 1, we covered the first 5 skills that are essential for first responders at the scene of a small or large-scale incident. We discussed what skills are essential for a paramedic or firefighter to develop throughout their career. In this video, we will cover the final 5 skills that every paramedic or firefighter should possess to ensure a safe and efficient response at the scene of an emergency incident. It is important to note that completing a structured risk management assessment that is task-specific is critical to ensuring the safety of everyone involved. If you missed part 1 of this series, make sure to check it out by clicking the link at the end of this video. Remember, possessing these top 10 structured risk management assessment skills is crucial for any paramedic or firefighter, no matter the size of the incident. Let's dive into the final 5 skills. 6. Communication. The 6th skill we are discussing today is communication. Effective communication is critical for risk management in an EMS and fire context. We need to be able to communicate clearly and effectively with our team members, supervisors, and other emergency responders to make sure everyone involved in the response is aware of the potential risks and has a clear understanding of their roles and responsibilities. This will ensure everyone is on the same page, the response is well coordinated and executed safely and efficiently. But because communication is a two-way street, you must also use active listening skills to understand the needs of others. This can be extra challenging in a large scene or large geographical area, or when obstructions at the scene exist, like a subway or a high-rise building response. This is when communication must include actively listening to tactical radio channels being used as well as face-to-face communications. This allows you to gain a better understanding of the conditions in the rest of the emergency incident, so you can better anticipate the needs and actions required next. Promotional testing tip. Practice your communication skills with patients, their families, other healthcare providers, and your team members. Be clear, concise, and confident in your communications. Familiarize yourself with all communication devices and channels your department and/or EMS region uses. Practice out loud and record your responses. You'll be surprised how much time we waste with ums and ahs. In a testing scenario, this can make the difference between sounding professional and prepared or not having enough time to fit in all your required responses. 7. Teamwork. The 7th skill we are discussing in this video is teamwork. Our duties in EMS are a team effort, and paramedics, firefighters, police, and other first responders need to be able to work effectively with other members of the public safety team. We should be able to communicate, coordinate, and collaborate to manage risks and ensure the safety and well-being of all team members, patients, and bystanders. This includes team members going in together, staying together, and leaving together. Practice active listening and encourage professional and open communication from all levels of your team to ensure teamwork and the safety of the team. Establish a clearly defined incident command structure to ensure that everyone is working together efficiently and that everyone understands their task-specific responsibilities. This starts before ever arriving at any emergency scene. It starts with preparedness training, drill of the day topic review, identifying limitations, strengths, and weaknesses within your team, and reviewing your department's or EMS region policies and protocols. Practicing the way we work as a team will yield the best results. Promotional testing tip. Although you don't want to spend too much time talking about this on a testing scenario, it is important for your evaluators to see you understand the importance of teamwork, that you will foster a cohesive team, one that collaborates efficiently and effectively and understands each task-specific role and responsibility at the scene of the test scenario being presented to you. 8. Adaptability. The 8th skill we will be discussing in this video is adaptability. Be flexible in your approach to risk management. A hallmark in our EMS field is that emergency scenes are always evolving. Be prepared to adjust your tactics and strategies based on ever-changing circumstances and new information. This may include retreating before deteriorating conditions can harm you or others in your team, requesting additional resources when the number of patients increases or are needed for safety, designating specialized safety teams for when the safety of other first responders can potentially be at risk because of the area they are operating in, like a roadway, a working fire, or a water rescue. Promotional testing tip. Be prepared to show that you can adjust your approach to mitigating the emergency incident when scene conditions change or new information becomes available. Verbalize your change in strategy and why you are choosing to pivot. Remember, in a scenario, you can have all the imaginary help you may need. On the other hand, show you can utilize those resources efficiently and according to your department's guidelines. Be clear and concise in your responses. Show you can think on your feet. 9. Physical fitness and emotional resilience. The ninth skill we'll be discussing today is physical fitness and emotional resilience. We put these two seemingly different things together because they go hand in hand. Our job in EMS is a very physically demanding job. Paramedics and firefighters must be in good physical condition to perform our duties safely. Always aware of their own physical limitations. Being in good physical fitness will help you have the stamina to get through busy, and often 24-hour, shifts. Regular exercise and healthy lifestyle habits can help you manage the physical demands of emergency response. On the other hand, being in good physical condition can also help you handle stressful situations more effectively. Staying emotionally resilient and focused during a mass casualty incident is essential to providing effective leadership and support to patients and other first responders. Frequent and systematic training exercises can help everyone in your team be more emotionally resilient during high-stress situations. Promotional testing tip. Come up with a scenario that stresses you out. Now go ahead and run through that scenario out loud as you would if you were in a job interview or practical scenario. Record yourself and listen to your responses. Next, do jumping jacks or run in place until your heart rate goes up enough to make you a little winded, but not so much that you can't catch your breath. Immediately after you stop, start recording yourself go over the same scenario out loud. Record yourself and listen to your responses. Compare the two recordings. This mimics the effects of being on the scene of a stressful emergency situation. The better your physical fitness, the better you'll be able to handle a stressful situation. Taking care of your emotional resilience can include a variety of things such as talk therapy, family movie night, meditation practice, or regularly spending quality time with friends, among other options. As for which one works best, the answer will be unique to each person. Find your balance. When in doubt, know you're not alone. You can reach out to a mental health professional, your department's peer support, employee assistance program, or one of the PTSD and mental health hotlines and websites listed in the description. If you would like to share more resources for first responders, please leave it in the comments. You never know whose life you can save. 10. Continuous learning. The 10th and final skill we're discussing today is continuous learning. Paramedics and firefighters should be committed to continuous learning and professional development. We must stay up to date with the latest updates in our department's guidelines and protocols, equipment, and risk management strategies to ensure that we are always prepared to manage risks effectively. Keep coming back to our channel for more continuous learning. Our channel is here to help you. Promotional testing tip. This is not something you will be specifically required to mention in your interview or verbal examination. However, it is important you do know the correct, and not outdated, information you will be providing within your responses. This is a common mistake, especially for more senior team members who have been on the job longer and thus have been through multiple policy changes, or for newer team members who came from another department with different policies and procedures. Of course, you'll want to give the correct answers, and for that you should focus on continuous learning and reinforcement until it becomes second nature to you. Remember, practice makes perfect. Regardless if you are the first arriving EMS unit on scene or a command-level member of your fire department, completing a structured risk management assessment, also called a what-if assessment, is critical to ensuring the safety of everyone involved in the mitigation of an emergency response incident. Following these top 10 skills will help you be prepared to assess the situation, identify potential risks, allocate resources efficiently, and provide effective leadership to ensure a safe and effective response to the emergency incident. If you have any other skills you think we should add to this list, or if you have any advice to other EMS officers out there, please let us know in the comments. Thank you for watching our EMS Incident Command educational video. The best way to support our channel right now is to like and subscribe. Remember to hit the notification bell to stay up to date with our latest educational videos. We hope you found this information useful and informative. Stay safe out there.